Today we have joining us Joseph Lasiri. He just won the Muay Thai Strawweight World Championship by defeating Prajanchai. How was the party in Singapore after you won the championship?
It was very, very different one. Maybe it sounds like something boring, but it wasn't like that. Like usually you win and you run for the party with your friend and sometimes you drink. This time was very, very different. We come back from the stadium. Everyone was exciting. I received call from everywhere, from all my family, all my friends. I speak with my coach, and then we went back in the hotel. We see everyone, and we start to celebrate like with speaking. We study we study the fight. We study the mistake of the fight. We look the game plan, and it was something different. Everything was exciting, like something like more professional. It was exciting. And when we finished, like after 1 hour, I say, "Oh guys, we win the bonus. We forget about the bonus."
So the fight itself, obviously the party was a lot of fun, but like you said, the fight itself went really smoothly. You had much improved boxing. The uppercut was making a massive difference in this fight. How did you feel about the actual fight itself against Prajanchai?
Yes, I feel very think the game plan was perfect. Was something like we saw the fight like more mentally the technical. We use only the base of the skill, and I don't know how can I explain.
That's okay. Do your best.
But was something like simple,
Yeah. Absolutely. And it showed. It was a great fight. You completely outclassed him. Was there anything that surprised you facing him? Was it different than what you expected, or was it exactly how you thought it was going to go?
We thought about two choices. No, Prajanchai will counter you. Prajanchai will come to you aggressive. No, and I was more like, when I thought if Prajanchai will wait in me and counter will be more difficult, but I had the game plan for that. But I hope Prajanchai he will come to me aggressive, because it's not his game. So if he come in that style, it will be more easy for me, because we speak about we talking about like a champion like Prajanchai, like he have more than 400 fights, so I think he have experience for everything.
Yeah.
And when I saw the fight, like in the same night, it was like, oh, this is like something is magic, we did something magic. Like Prajanchai come aggressive, and I counter Prajanchai. Like maybe I never did something like that.
Man, it was a flawless performance, and you walked away a champion, and you walked away with a $50,000 performance of the night.
Yes,
life, it couldn't have worked out better for you, right? Like everything was just perfect.
Yes, everything was perfect. Everything was perfect.
Absolutely. What did you spoil yourself with the performance of the night bonus?
Yes, about the bonus.
Yeah.
I was excited when they called me for the bonus inside the arena.
Yeah.
But believe me, I forget about the bonus like 5 seconds later. Like I forgot about the bonus. I come back in the hotel. We were celebrating the night. We studied the fight. We was something magic. And then like when we start to eat like about 1 o'clock in the night, because the emotion was too big. And then my teammate tell me, Joseph, you remember you win 50,000 dollar of bonus. I say, oh, like you like I cannot explain the most.
Man.
It was like, oh, I forget about 50,000, because something is something like when you fight. I think when you fight, there's no money can push you more. Like when you are inside the arena and look for and you focus for your opponent. I think there is no money can push you more. Like imagine someone downstairs, start to tell you, Joseph, if you win, I will give you $1 million. I think can I think can I think it doesn't matter. Cannot change nothing. I think if you want to push yourself, you have to find something inside yourself, not something outside. I believe in that. And when my teammate tell me, oh Joseph, maybe you forget about the 50,000 bonus. That's the feeling. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely. And I think
Yeah.
that's very consistent with what you've said in the past is that you feel like you're fighting for passion, you're fighting for emotion. It's never been about money for you from what
Yeah.
you know
More
what I
more
mean?
more than passion is emotion, no?
Mm,
Because emotion is everything, no? Passion, you speak only about Muay Thai, no?
mm,
Just try to put in myself, like I do Muay Thai from very long time, no? And say that only the passion is, I don't know. There is a passion, of course, but that step, I think I passed many years ago, no? The
mm.
passion when you win the first fight, the second fight, the first title, the passion was boom, no? And then become a work. So there is many different things, no? But emotion, you can put everything. Like now you win, I feel better with my family. I feel better with my girlfriend. I feel better in my job. That's emotion. Is everything, more than
Absolutely.
I think it's more than passion.
Well, it's funny as well because your opponent had actually said that your opponent said that Joseph Lasiri is too emotional, and you
Yeah,
had responded saying, "Yeah,
yeah,
I am, and that's going to win me the fight." And then it did. So, what does that
yeah.
exactly mean to you when you say, "I am emotional. I train with emotion. I fight with
Because they
emotion"? What does that mean?
tell me, what do you bring inside the arena? What do you and I say, I answer with the same for the question. I answer always with the same things. I will bring all my life in the arena.
Mm,
With the life, I mean the emotion. What do you pass in the fight camp? What do you pass maybe 10 years ago? What do you what do you think about you in maybe next year or the next 10 years? That's I bring in the arena.
mm,
Before the game plan is ready, because I work a lot for that. Is ready. When you finish the fight camp, you close the door and you bring it in your bag. Uh,
mm.
and then there is your emotion. Without that, I think you are poor.
That makes a lot of sense. And I appreciate you telling me about that as well. One thing that's been consistent through all of your training camps is you talking about how resilient you are. You had spent time in London to take care of your family back home. You wanted to play soccer. You struggled in one championship, and now you're a world champion. And a lot of
And
this comes from you said that you have ingrained resilience. What exactly do you think that comes from? Was it something your family taught to you? Where does your resilience come from, do you think?
I'm talking about satisfaction. Like many times, I imagine me in the future. No, like just imagine it. Someone when I will like old, they told me, "How is your life?" No, and you speak only about Muay Thai. I think it's boring. No,
I
and
would love that. That's amazing. I love
yeah,
Muay
yeah.
Thai.
If one day they told me, "What is your life?" I think I can speak of many things of my life. Even now, I can say many things in my life, not only Muay Thai. No, Muay Thai was something very important in my life, because because Muay Thai give me many things in my life, like for for discipline, many things. But it's not only that. even in the fight camp, when I finish to training, I try to close that door and open another door, because if you bring yourself all in one way, it's very I think it's not too much saying, I think because I in my career I work a lot with a lot of fighter, and I saw a lot of charter a lot of style, lifestyle. I mean lifestyle, and I for be sometimes I think maybe it's not my place, but arrive until the title shot and win, and my career, I say, Joseph, like, your life is super, is perfect, no? And
Well, yeah. Yeah, go on.
I love everything I did in my life, even the hard situation until the best situation.
You lived an absolutely incredible life, and you did it your way as well, and it's wonderful to see, man. And now you're a world champion. How much did that championship win? Speaking to your family, what did your family have to say to you after this win? Because you gave up a lot to try to make this career work. So what was the reaction from your family?
It was amazing. Everyone was crying. Everyone was like not surprised. Was proud of you. And that's make me like smile, because this emotion, this emotion I feel already in the fight camp, a lot, but nobody can understand you. Believe me, nobody can understand you. Even the people stay with you every day. Difficult to understand you. But when you win, when you win, and you bring that, and you are presenting your name. Now you speak about my family. So you are presenting your name in the world. Like everyone, like millions of people see Lasiri win the title. And they show your like maximum emotion can show you. So they cry, and it can. You see my mom, my dad, my brother cry, and like you smile, like, because you see that before in the fight camp. Something, the dream come true. I don't know how to explain.
Yeah, absolutely. It was amazing to see. I loved watching it. Yeah.
Not for you, the people. Like for me, it was before, no. And when you arrive, because I think my job finished when the fight camp is finished.
Yeah.
After all the celebration, even if you lose, is your celebration. Maybe it's different because of the emotion, but about the other people when they crying or when something, you listen that something you see already, so you smile. So when my dad was cry, I was smile. My mom was cry, I smile. I say, I win. You see.
Oh, man, it's such a great story. I absolutely love to see it. And you followed your passion and followed your dream. Now, there are other people who are in a similar position to you, who maybe are working overseas and trying to find time to train and trying to follow their dream. What advice would you give to these people who are trying to follow in your footsteps?
I want to take one example. Is one my teammate, no?
Mm-hmm.
Who helped me a lot for the sparring. His name is Luca Gruzovin. No? He finished to see my fight with my coach Angelo Valente. They was crying together and hug together. And Luca Gruzovin finished to see the fight. I come back in the gym because he's like a teacher in the gym, no? So he takes class and like start to speak about my fight. There is a video like this, no? He start to speak about my fight, and like he do the same combination I did in the fight. He was like too emotional. Lasiri do that. Lasiri do that. Lasiri is a champion. I can't believe Lasiri do that. It was amazing. See that video for me, like make me so happy.
Oh man, it's an emotional win, and I'm glad that your home team is absolutely loving it, because you have a really good gym there. You switched to them, I think three or so fights ago. The Kick and Punch gym is a very high quality gym.
The best one is the best one, as it's too difficult to describe that. No, you come inside this gym and you can see very different character of the fighter.
Yeah.
Speak with your coach, and your coach like he understand you before you finish to tell you something.
Mm-hmm.
Something you cannot imagine it. Like for example, in my fight camp, I was I'm I was really stressed. Like it was like 4 weeks before the fight. No,
Yeah.
too tired. My sparring was very bad. No, and my coach looked me and he went to my conditional coach. He say, okay, next week don't train in Lasiri. And I
Why?
say, oh, Angelo is like is like 4 weeks before the fight. How can not training? I don't care. No conditional training next week. And I was very like worried about that. I say, oh, okay, what can I do without conditioning, without
Yeah.
condition? But the next week I was like a new man. I was new. Coming in the gym, my sparring was perfect. I can understand everything. In my the day was organized perfectly. My mentally was more fresh. Everything was was better. Like I forget about that week. I didn't training like the other week.
Hmm. Hmm.
I don't
Wow.
know. Yes, something that's what is the teamwork, something you look maybe 1 2 3 way, but there is like million of way. You have to just choose. You have to have something see for you that way. And
Man.
this way was absolutely the best one, the simple one. Stop that training
Yeah.
for 1 week. No question, please. Angelo, tell me, no question. That's it. Stop this week for one week. That's it. I was very, very worried, believe me. I was tired, I was stressed. I need that. Like someone else, maybe celebration
Yeah.
that that things I was very worried about. But the next week I was like new man. I was fresh. Until the fight, huh? Until the fight.
It's amazing. Like, it's such a good gym, and it's been such a good pairing for you and the gym there. But I remember speaking to you well before the fight, and like you said, you were quite stressed. Like I know that you're going into a title fight, so it's quite a big deal. But do you find the fighting is a lot more fun than obviously fighting is more fun than the training camp? How do you get up every day? How do you stay motivated to go into
very,
training?
very it's very difficult to explain you that, but I try because in my charter, no, I have to push myself until the limit every time. But this is not the only way. I understand with my experience is not only way. I understand here, especially here in this gym in kick and punch. I understand is not. You have to choose, no. You can choose simple or difficult, but it's not always difficult. It's not always. Sometimes you have to see the different way. Maybe the simple one can give you the best performance.
Mm.
Not only one way. No? So when they give you the fight, so they call you for the fight, you start to fight. Something inside yourself start to fight. So if they call me now for December, imagine
Hmm.
now, one champion call me for fight for December. Something inside yourself will fight every day until December, and you have to control that thing inside yourself uh, to not make you too much stress, because if you leave that thing like free,
Hmm.
you're finished. Like after 1 month you're finished, and you have to bring it a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, stop it a little bit, a little bit, a little bit, take it out, stop it, take it out. It's very difficult to explain that, especially in English. But
Yeah.
inside your mind, you fight. If you know you have to fight in December, inside your mind, you fight. I know now. I have the title. I know. I have to defend it. I don't know when, but something inside yourself is start to fight already. But you have to take it. You have to take it quiet, because that strong thing, it will kill you.
If you don't control it, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Mate, you did a great job explaining it. I know you say sorry for my English. Your English is
Yes.
amazing, man. It's been it's great. So I did see you, speaking of training at Kick and Punch Gym, I did see you training with Christina Buccino earlier today. Is she going to be stepping in the Muay Thai cage there?
No, they are the like is the girl like they are they like Muay Thai, they want to try, they come for a private lesson, and I always enjoy to take these people and try to understand some skill. No?
What did your girlfriend have to say about that training session?
That was the problem before, but now it's quite.
All right, I got some rapid fire questions for you here. So some of these are fan questions and some of these are my questions, but we got some rapid fire questions here for you. So we have upcoming at 161 this August on Prime Video will be Adriano Moraes versus Demetrius Johnson. Who are you picking in this fight?
Demetrius Johnson, I think, is one of the best fight we have in one championship. No, you see, he come in that arena, he control every single emotion he have. He control it. You see someone, he can change the game plan in every single moment. It's very I think Demetrius Johnson is very dangerous because he can change everything. He make you to do something, especially I see in the against Rontang, no?
Yeah.
Like you have to put him down in the second round because he is better for him, no? But he kick because he want to Rontang give a hook for taking down. You understand that? I see that fight and I see first kick and say why kick? It's very dangerous because he can counter with the box. But he want to that. He want to kick until Rontang give the hook and give it back. It was perfect. I see that. Oh, mama mia, it's perfect.
He's a smart fighter. He's incredibly skilled.
Someone like that is very dangerous inside the arena. Someone he can change every time the game plan and stay quiet. Is very dangerous.
Man, awesome. Love the prediction. What about Alistair Overeem versus Badr Hari in their third match coming up later next year?
This is I am the fan of Badr Hari. Many years ago, but I think this fight is more business fight than real fight. No, I like the real fight. I like people coming inside the arena and bring everything they have for the win, for their team, for their nation. I like that kind of fight. No, when they give me the two big name of 10 years ago fight again, I'm not a lot of fan of that. But I'm a big fan of Badr Hari. Is Moroccan, is one of the bigger fighter representing their country, so I'm a big fan of that. But not that fight.
No, totally reasonable. Now, with Italy out of the World Cup, what team are you picking to win the whole cup?
Italy?
With Italy out of the World Cup, who are you picking to win the 2022 World Cup?
I was very upset the second time in the history Italy was outside from the World Cup because I'm a big fan of the celebration. No? I moving out a little bit from the football team. I'm not too much a big fan, but when they start the national team, I see my friend. We go to watch the all together. We go to watch the match. It's very exciting. And when I hear about Italy's out from the World Cup, I was very upset. No.
I can imagine, especially because Italy just won the Euros. Like, last year.
He won the European Championship.
It's a major disappointment. But one of your teams did win this year, didn't they? Didn't just won the UEFA Cup? That was one of your teams, right? Real Madrid.
Morocco is inside the World Cup too.
So that's the thing. Canada is also inside the World Cup, but I got to be realistic about Canada's chances. I don't think Canada's going to win. Yeah. So you're picking Morocco. Is that your final pick?
No. I'm a fan. No.
Yeah.
I hope the Italian fan of footballer don't hear me. Of Germany.
I won't say anything to anyone. Don't worry. Your secret is safe.
I love that national. You see every year you see different player, especially the younger one. No, they don't bring the big like superstar of German, bringing the national team. They bring every time different young compete in the best championship ever.
Oh yeah,
And you see what can do a hungry young man footballer can do, and the football team of Germany, I love it.
they're Germany's like a they're very aggressive, but they're also very mechanical kind of play. Like they're not defensive, but they have like a system, and that system just works over and over again, right?
Yes, they have every time a game plan is like a team come inside the arena and every time do the performance. Even if they lose, they do the performance. Yeah. One of the best for me.
Absolutely love it. Joseph, you get the last word here. Shout out who you need to shout out any sponsors. Tell us where the folks can find more of you.
Next fight? You mean my next fight?
Literally anything you want. You can shout out your Instagram, next fight, anything you'd like.
Yeah, I hope to fight soon in one championship, and I hope you guys you will enjoy my next fight again. I'm working for that.
Joseph, thank you so much for your time, sir.
Thank you.